You can sleep. Side hand, I'll be that too. Because chicks are young and this chick is old. So I'll be the side hand. Thank you, Reggie, for correcting her. I will be the side chick. The mistress, the side chick, the hand. It's whatever. I mean, name calling is what y'all do. That's
Hey guys. I was like, am I on? Hey guys, how are you? Give me just a second. Let me shut this door real quick cuz girl, folk doing the fool right now. So just give me just a second.
you can sleep. Side hand, I'll be that too. Because chicks are young and this chick is old. So I'll be the side hand. Thank you, Reggie, for correcting her. I will be the side chick. The mistress, the side chick, the hand. It's whatever. I mean, name calling is what y'all do. That's
Girl, they were at the door doing the fool, okay? All right. They were like, "Ooh, mommy getting ready to talk about Nesto. Let's act a fool." Okay. What's going on, everybody? This premiered earlier this morning. I was like, okay, interesting. This is almost like the origin story or Sonia's fake story, how she ended up doing an interview. Because it was funny. Last night someone asked the question, well, if Nesto didn't want her to do an interview, how did that switch up? So I can't give you the exact words, but if you were watching last night, reading the chat, somebody asked kind of like, well, if he didn't want her to do, or it's in the comments, if he didn't want her to do an interview, that changed quickly, something like that. I'll try to find it. Anyway, well, guess what? The lie continues. When she said she had a publicist, I'm like, girl, would you stop lying? You're not paying anybody to get you publicity. You're not. You're absolutely not. But let's just go through this because this is not even a long video. Um, and then did anybody watch Lori Vallow yesterday? I would love to watch Lori Vallow with you guys when we're done. Lori is pro se. She's doing another murder bid. Sis is already a convicted murderer, but she has another trial. And she's doing this one by herself. So I don't know if you guys watched it or not. I watched it yesterday 2 times. It was interesting. And then I've also been keeping up with the Monica Simontilli trial, and Robert Baker was on the stand for 3 days in a row, and she is slow. The prosecutor is slow walk grilling him through everything. It's pretty crazy. So let's get into this real quick. If you didn't hear it this morning, all the information is in the description box, so go check it out because we're going to make frequent stops and talk and all of the things that get on some people's nerves, and that's okay. That's okay. So the information is in the description box, in my description box. And you can click on it and then get it all in an uninterrupted and everything. And I certainly advise doing so because I usually like to listen at least once or twice before I come to talk to you guys. So anyway, let's get into it, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday, Girls Hump Day. It's all the things. And Nesto is lying, talking about he cussed out Craig Lewis. I don't believe it for a second. I really don't. Good morning, Fran and all of Bougie Gang. Happy winning Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday. Okay. Winning, period. Thank you for your milestone, boo boo. Thank you for milestoning with me. Thank you. Kenna, TDC, and V the One. Thank you for getting here first. Okay. Thank you for tapping right on in. Okay. Let's hear what's going on here. Let's try to get the gist of like, oh shit, that's interesting. Okay. Let's get into it. All right. I love that. That's like my favorite. Hey guys.
In this call from November 21st, 2023, you will hear Nesto talk about a visit from his attorney. Nesto says he blowed on him and cussed him all the way out. This was
He
also
he blowed on him and cussed him all the way out. Poor Shay. I feel like it's like Nesto and his vocabulary, and it's so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed by him.
the same day that Sonia told Nesto she was exposed on YouTube. Take a listen.
So she's going to blame it on her mother who never calls. What can you guys tell me why her mother who never calls her all of a sudden is calling to get on her about Nesto or her sister that she don't talk to? They're the ones that exposed her. I think Sonia, if you watched last night, if you didn't see yesterday's reaction, get into it. I think Sonia used them as a cover so that she could come out. Because at the end of the day, why? Not that I believe she has a publicist. She got somebody who it's probably her. It's probably like, hello. I'm trying to I have a client who is not keeping her legs closed to a married man who happens to be married to somebody that works for Steve Harvey, and he's in jail on child pornography charges, and she wants to do a side chick interview. Can you? Oh yes, we'd love to talk to her. Hello, ma'am, are you the side chick? Well, I'm not really a side chick. I'm more like his best friend representative. Girl. And you know Madison won't charge you nothing. I was thinking that was her only friend. Okay. And then got her on the Young Jock show. Hello. Hello. Wait, did you guys hear hold on.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it at the end.
Yes. How are you?
I tried to call you.
Oh, there's a birthday. Happy birthday. All the Pisces, and specifically Shay B. Happy birthday. It's Pisces season. Happy birthday, Shay B. Happy birthday. Is India here? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's Pisces season. Happy birthday, Shay B. Happy birthday, Shay B. Happy birthday to all the Pisces. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Okay. Okay. Yes. Happiest birthday to you. Okay. Period. Yay. Happy birthday to all my Pisces. Okay. My brother's birthday was on the 16th. His the day before St. Patrick's Day. Yes. Fran, read your thumbnail. My thumbnail. I don't have a for this video. Okay, I will. For this video, can you guys help me out? Read my you know how many thumbnails I have? So the thumbnail. Oh, I see it because you got played. I see it. So that's the title. Got it. Thank you. Uh Thank you. Okay. Thank
Answer
you.
on the
Thank you
phone.
very
No,
much.
no. I had to put mine on her.
Okay. So I had called Dion a few minutes ago because this motherfucker Pinocchio done count me up there today. Come up here and tell me I want you to sign these papers. I need to get out your case. It's time for trial, and you ain't got no money to pay me.
So he said motherfucking Pinocchio came up there to get him to sign some papers because he wants off of the case before trial. He doesn't want to be on this case. I don't understand where you hire somebody for $36,000 or however many thousands of dollars he says he paid and not get anything from it. It's crazy. The busted interview with Dolly, aka Madison, was 99.9999 about her being pow-powed and her stomach conditions. Yes, I have it on my channel. Yes.
What the man? I blowed on them boy and put me in double handcuffs. Got blowed goddamn hard. That nigga blowed me so hard with that shit that I told him you can lie. I just cussed the motherfucker all the way out.
Okay, can we hear the lie one more time? Because I don't really believe that.
This was also the same day that Sonia told Nesto she was exposed on YouTube. Take a listen.
Yeah?
Yes. How are you?
I tried to call you. I guess you was on the phone.
No. I had to put mine on her.
Okay. So I had called Dion a few minutes ago because this motherfucker Pinocchio done called me up there today. Come up here and tell me I want you to sign these papers. I need to get out your case. It's time for trial, and you ain't got no money to pay me. What the man? I blowed on them boy and put me in double handcuffs. Got blowed goddamn hard. That nigga blowed me so hard with that shit that I told him you can lie. I just cussed the motherfucker all the way out. All the way out. All the way out.
He said it's time for trial. You got to get indicted and go to 2 or 3 times before you even get to trial.
Exactly. That shit.
He's not going to represent you correctly because he keeps trying to get off. He's going to do a half-ass job.
I already.
Let me go to Bar Association on him.
Yeah. So I told you, did you read the fucking letter that I gave you? I thought it was for her. No, niggas, for you to read for it, then give it to her. Let you see. I done gave him construction what to do. The fast and speedy trial.
Did he say he gave him construction?
I done gave him construction what to do. Give it to
He
her.
gave him construction of what to do.
I thought it was for her. No, niggas, for you to read for it, then give it to her. Let you see. I done gave him construction what to do. The fast and speedy trial.
A fast and speedy trial.
Did he
Fast or speedy trial, indict or dismiss. I think I need to look up the dates, but Fulton County had fast and speedy trial suspended due to the backlog. Let me see what the dates were on that. He must have not been informed that fast and speedy had been suspended. Like, I don't know how he didn't know. I'm trying to figure out how he did not know that, but maybe he did not know the fast and speedy was suspended for a minute. Okay.
read it yet? Because I told him to read it a couple weeks ago when I talked to him. He still didn't read it.
No, because he said he thought it was for you. No, nigga,
No. But I told him a week or so ago it was for him to read. So today he hasn't read it. Because when he talked to you, he hadn't read it.
No.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Because he don't let that man spin him. I said, listen, man, I don't give a fuck what you're trying to say. He said, well, you keep changing. Look, no, nigga, the nigga trying to get off because he don't want to deal with it. He don't want to deal with it. He got the money gone. He's trying to get the money go.
Scamming ass attorney.
That's what it is. He's trying to get the money go. Did you read my contract? Man, well, I ain't even been a fucking indicted yet. What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? You told my goddamn other folks they charge him $20,000 for what? You ain't get. Then you tell them that you got me all DK. You ain't get me all DK, so nigga, you lying. I blowed on his ass. I ain't gonna get up.
I blowed on his ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. No, that's just show it is. I told
Run that money.
Yeah.
Run that money. You got to give it back to her. Give it back to her. Run it.
Yeah. And he talking about Dion said you answer phone because she answered the phone because you said your brother called me. Yeah, but ain't nobody answering your phone call because nobody ain't doing what y'all said y'all gonna do. For what? Nobody want to hear them lies. Nobody want to hear. This is not for that. He trying to figure out what's going. Ain't nothing going on. Them folks don't want to deal with nobody. Keep lying to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know what else you gonna do? Do you got some money or you don't? You got some going on or you don't?
Mm-hmm.
Then by the young guy got killed. I know him like, damn, he was a good guy. He got shot in Louisiana somewhere in the middle of the fucking street.
Mm.
Dead. This happened today.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I know the young guy. Real good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Real good dude. Had trucking coming. But that nigga blow me right in, boy. So he got to stay on the case. I ain't just missed him off the case. He got to stay on that motherfucking time. Get me a lawyer. You can't just talk this shit all the time. I ain't getting paid. Come on.
Wait a minute, you are paid. I'm sorry, well, he's not getting paid.
That's what
You ain't even indicted. So he charged $36,000 to go to a bond hearing.
I'm trying to tell you.
So if you're trying to get off the case before you get indicted, what you sound stupid because there's a lot of steps before trial. You said once we get in trial, once we say next court date is trial, that's when you say okay.
Exactly. We ain't get to. I ain't got none of that.
You ain't even indicted.
Thank you.
So, he didn't get anything anyway. He just showed up and he didn't do no homework. He didn't get any phone records. So none of that. He didn't do nothing. Nothing. He basically charged you $40,000 to do nothing, but show up at a couple bond hearings. That's it. And
Well,
nothing,
and talk to
nothing.
Sonia.
He made your case worse.
And talk to Sonia. And talk to Sonia and go out to dinner, take Shirley out. I'm sure he itemized that money some type of way. He figured out a way to make it work for him so that he wouldn't have to deal with Nesto longer than he needed to. So I don't know how he figured it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure plenty of you are going to say that money don't add up. But at the end of the day, I'm looking for this article. Those are the currently creating. So in 2021, the backlog was estimated to take. They said it was going to take. Was it 18 months? Which I think they've cleared the backlog by now. But when Nesto got arrested, even up to this time in 2023, they were still in the backlog. They were still in the backlog, but they said that it was going to take roughly a year and a half to clear the backlog. And they were getting the funding to hire a bunch of lawyers so that they could work through this backlog. I'll find the dates, but the backlog was significant. And I think they've finally gotten through all of those cases that were on hold and backed up. Cobb County in 2020 only had a case of the let's see. It's when asked about the Fulton County backlog was so much larger, Willis said can't be blamed on the coronavirus because some cases date back to 2017. They just had a backlog, period. So the pandemic made it even worse. Anyway, let's keep going.
What it was. That's all he's done. He was very laughable in court. Everybody talked about how sorry he was in court. That's mainly what it is. He gets too much negative publicity, but he deserves it. You suck. You suck. You suck as an attorney. You need to go be a civil attorney or something different. Did you ask him about that $600 that he lied and he didn't even need like
all
that?
All that. It's coming back.
Shady.
Well, and the thing too is that they can't fire him because he doesn't have any money. So you fire him and he gives whatever money back to Shirley. It's like, oh, well, you're not getting that back. She's going to take her refund and be in the wind.
Yeah.
He's shady as hell. He's supposed to have filed that indict or dismiss on them other cases. He didn't do that. He could have did that.
None of that. He didn't do none of that.
Why didn't you do that? So we can go to court on that?
Yeah. He didn't do nothing.
You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything you asked him to do. But yet he want to get off because he want more money. He wants $20,000.
Yeah.
Even if they went and indicted, that's not
Just
trial.
money. Just touch the money. Just touch the fucking money, bro. Just touch it.
She need to get her money back. She need to get her money back.
Wow.
She need to get her money back. Because I know you ain't gonna try to give it to you because he, got a lot of sugar in him. He's ornery as hell. But he need to get that money back to her. He need to give her back.
Well, he's not going to give it. It's not because he's got sugar. It's because she is the one who wrote the check.
Half that money. He cannot say what he did was even worth $20,000 or $10,000. All he did was a correction motion, a motion, an affidavit.
Thank you, PCFP. Thank you. I didn't even notice. I was over here trying to find those stats in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Pam G wanted you to have this. Pam G. Thank you so much, Pam. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Real Talk Bougie. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm giving construction criticism that Nesto is an idiot. Absolutely. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate you, hun. Thank you, Pam G. Thank you so much, honey. Did Nesto think he would get the refund? I don't know what he thought. Shay, this series is so like, I guess right after the strawberry letter, this was good. I kind of like this because Sonia pulling the layers back on Sonia and really seeing her true colors is pretty interesting. And how she's like, oh, my publicist, and I'm going to get this and I'm going to do that. I can't wait to hear more of the calls around this time, especially from the alternate pins, because if you notice, you guys notice when they're talking on the alternate pins, when they're talking on the other inmate phones. You heard yesterday when the judge was like, I'm just astonished that Kelly was calling from other inmate phones. Well, that's what the inmates do. So they feel more comfortable and free when they're calling on another phone. So you see the difference in how they talk, real reckless and loose in their mouth, when they think that they're not being monitored, and before they knew that we would hear and see these calls one day, right? So, boom.
In a couple appearances. Can't tell me that's more than $10,000.
I gotta get my mind off that. I'm just that shit made me so fucking angry then, man. It just made me so fucking I just couldn't. I gotta catch myself. Yeah. He been lying the whole time.
I told you that, man. I told you that.
And he's got, I mean, look, I don't know Crail from a hole in the wall, and I'm going to assume that he is operating underneath the Georgia state laws for an attorney. But at the end of the day, I guess he's feeling like he got played. Now, I would hope that Crail Lewis isn't around here playing people with a law, with a bar card and somebody who is practicing law in the state of Georgia. But maybe he's feeling like he got played. And if he did, that's what happens. Because sometimes what goes around comes around, right, guys?
He got in his feelings from February. I said, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And I operate like a fucking female. I don't trust him.
Yeah, okay. And on top of that, it's mighty funny when your shit leaked out. It did not. He coming now. That's what that was.
What happened? He said it's mighty funny.
And I operate like a fucking female. I don't trust him.
Yeah, okay. And on top of that, it's mighty funny when your shit leaked out. It did not. He coming now. That's what that was. I just ain't saying that. That's what that was.
No, the person that did that came from Cleveland. Because they put up all the clips. I don't even know. He may know my whole. What you talking about?
I'm talking about when you leak your shit. He probably got one of his assistants probably saw it because they probably knows it. And so look what they got here. Yeah.
Oh, he trying to save face.
Yeah.
He trying to save face.
That's
Oh
what
no,
that is.
buddy.
Sonia knows that it came from Cleveland. The Cleveland syndicate came for her. It came from Cleveland because it came from you. You wanted Shirley. You didn't want to be a secret anymore. You wanted to make sure to break up whatever was left of Nesto. And this is my theory. Okay. So the strawberry letter came out, right? The strawberry letter. And Shirley is talking about she getting a divorce, right? But Shay is playing calls from a year ago when I don't think Sonia really realized that Nesto was, I love you very much. And are you looking for a place? And okay, where are we going for Thanksgiving? We going to Vegas? He's sitting up there talking to Shirley about going to Vegas, going on vacation. I'll be out next week. You ready for me to jump on your bones? Just acting weird and cringe. You know what I mean? The calls that he had with Shirley that were on the romantical side. Oh, you need to go get a car. Okay, I'll have Dion help you. Let me call Dre. Meanwhile, when he would talk to Sonia, he would really he wouldn't let on that he was talking to Shirley the way that he was. So because of the type of woman that Sonia is, and because Nesto was kind of playing both sides, I think she wanted to come out from the bushes and she wanted to put a face with the name. She wanted to jump into the shits. Shirley's not doing anything, so I'm going to do it. She wanted to be front and center. She wanted to sit and do a Barbara Walters interview. He didn't need you to do no damn Barbara Walters interview on Tasha K. So she cooked up that your mother called you for what? What's your mother call you for? Your niece was in the comments. Okay, so there was a short that was put up that I guess that it said it was you, but it was your sister. And the niece was in the comments talking about, that's not Sonia, that's my mother. Take this picture down. Da, da, blah, 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 blah. These people were out here. Sonia was out here putting up videos on Miss Waller channel, but nobody was coming over there. When whoever dropped the link on my channel to go to Sonia's channel, baby, it had 13 views. And I think I was the 13th view. Nobody exposed you. You was already exposed. You were already exposed. You were exposing yourself low key because you had those videos up a week before you got exposed on YouTube. You were already putting up Nesto weirdo videos, but you wanted to come out the bushes. Nesto had already told you to go comment on Mississippi Monica. So you getting your pictures put out was just falling into the plan of you thought you were cute. You thought people were going to be interested. You went and did a side chick interview on Tasha K, and Nesto blew his top looking stupid. And then you became friends with Blabbermouth and the Busybodies, okay? You went over there to Blabbermouth and the Busybodies, and the rest is history. You had to shut your channel down. You weren't even getting any views.
He going down. He going down.
She wanted to be seen. She thought she was going to go over there with Jason Lee. She thought she was going to go on the Breakfast Club like people really cared. She thought that she was going to be on Claudia Jordan, and look where Claudia Jordan's show is. Look what happened to Fox Soul. Look what happened to the messy people. Look what happened to Al. Al, you know what I'm saying, girl? What's her damn name? Star Jones' ex-husband, girl. Al, okay? Al, Claudia, damn Lisa Ray, Vivica. Girl, Fox Soul is gone. Fox Soul was they were like, look, pandemic over, we shutting it down. Okay? She thought she was going to be over there on Fox Soul. She thought she was going over to like Armand or Storm Monroe. She thought she was going to go somewhere. Al Jones. Okay. Mrs. Al Jones. Okay. Star's wife. Okay. Okay. She thought Jason Lee was going to come over there and scoop her up. But no, she ended up doing a side chicory interview on Tasha K. Okay. And then Nesto's over there being disrespectful, calling her Keisha K. A mess.
Yeah.
Going down the truth of how you operate and how you practice law, all of that. And yeah, because the one chick, like I told you, she was talking about Krill. She was mentioning his name. I said, are they talking about Krill, attorney Krill, and all of that? Because I was like, man, I don't know.
You know what that interview did with Tasha K? You know what that got, Nesto? It got an extra motion filed by Will Wooten when Will Wooten transcribed the whole conversation practically and put it in a motion as to why he shouldn't have a gag order. Okay? Okay?
That's the best you can do. When you say it like you mean it. That's the best you can do. When you say it like you mean it. That's the best.
Okay, that's why Nesto is in the position. He talks too much. Nesto and his mouthpiece.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Drunk auntie.
Okay. Well, okay. Just do a lot of research.
Chin up.
Yeah. Just
Not that she said chin up.
Mm-hmm.
Chin up.
Chin up. You need to let him. But you know what?
Chin up.
What the letter say? You even look at it, because I would have been like, okay, well, how much am I getting refunded once this letter's
I
signed?
didn't read none of that shit.
Right. So that was my first thing. I'd have been like, how much money am I getting back?
I didn't read none of that.
And I'd have been like, I'm trying to shit to you till you let me know what the refund is. And I know it better be.
He gave me a copy.
Yeah.
He gave me a copy maybe 3 weeks ago. I didn't sign it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he needs to have. It need to be a refund on there because he didn't charge $38,000 to go to some bond hearings. That's not what you were. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was not what you're supposed to do. It was bond hearing and a preliminary.
The fact that Shirley gave him $38,000 out the door, because at this time, by November of 23, go back 1 year to November of 22, when he fired damn BC and Crail came on paper. Okay. So for 1 year, you had Crail basically on retainer. Any of you lawyers out there, I'm sure Crail could figure out some ways to get the mathing. Now, did he do enough to constitute $38,000? I don't know what them people had him doing. I really don't. So, but he was on a retainer for a year and he was calling Shirley. He was dinner with Shirley. So client dinners. So if he had a couple of client dinners and drinks, that came right out the retainer money. Okay. He wasn't just taking her out to be nice and then taking out Sonia, answering calls, emailing, collect calls, all the things that they've been doing to act a fool. So it's quite possible Crail could have figured out a way to make the math. Okay. Not to say that that's right, but exactly, Love Jones. Time is money, and it was a year. Now, obviously, he knows he didn't allocate all of that money because I think he told him that he would help him with the Henry County case, but still, I mean, almost $40,000. But that was Nesto being stupid and greedy and trying to juice Shirley to prepay so that he could get his butt out of jail and go lay up with Sonia and then play Shirley to the left and have his legal paid for. And then he would get his money up and not have to worry about anything. He could just be out here scamming and the legal aspect would already be paid, and he would just be in the wind living his life, and thought that he was going to be in the wind like he normally was. But that plan did not work. And obviously, if you're somebody who works on billable hours and you've got somebody who has already prepaid you, and their family and friend is continuing to call you and contact, I'd get that damn calculator out too. Because Sonia was worrying the fuck out of Craig Lewis. And as much as she says she talked to him, he might have been putting all that time on the register.
Hearing. That's not what you got 38.
Because you know what? If my fiance, because I think he was fiance to some woman, right? Because I don't know if he got married or was getting married. You're on the phone all kinds of night with this bony ass ponytail chick. You better be accounting for that. Like, that better be a business call. Like, if I'm the one doing your books, ain't nothing free. Oh, you're on a business call? Okay. And look right in the QuickBooks. Look right in whatever legal accounting software. 5-hour call to Sonia Durham for Ernest Williams. Okay. Okay, that was okay. Well, I'm going shopping. I got to go finish buying stuff for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, she made it easy for him to allocate those funds over.
I'm there right now. That man been lying me the whole time. Everything.
Yep.
That's okay. No, that's all right though. I'm good.
I really feel like he's working with the prosecutor. I'm trying to tell you, he got messy ever since he let that affidavit out and put her name on it. He did that.
Yeah. So, okay, so that let me know I'll be sitting this motherfucker even longer. So, I get it.
You need to have to fire him and put us.
No, he's gonna
fire anybody else.
No, he's gonna fire himself. He's gonna go down there and put that man before the end of the week, before Monday. He's gonna file withdraw himself. I already know what he's gonna do. I've seen it before. He's gonna withdraw himself. Yeah.
And he's gonna get sued for that balance of that money.
Well, instead of getting mad, see, Nesto is like a big baby, and because he's limited on vocabulary, he doesn't really know how to argue effectively. Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So Crail is trying to withdraw on 2 occasions, right? Nesto gets mad. He doesn't want to sign anything. So Crail is going to just go ahead and send a note to the judge. He's tried on 2 occasions. He's going to send a note to the judge, get off the cases. Nesto's indigent anyway. You think he's going to say, and judge, by the way, I mean, I am on a $36,000 retainer. No, he's not going to say all that. That's for Nesto to argue. Nesto has to argue that. Instead of negotiating and say, okay, you want off, give me a balance and a register of, I want to see a register of entries or whatever you charge me for. Let me see an accounting of our history and what you have billed me for, so I know where we're at with what we have paid you into this retainer. He just gets mad. He wants to cuss the man out. And then what? I'm not saying sue. No, yeah, who's gonna sue? Who's gonna sue him? Boo. He can't sue him because he doesn't have any money. But at the end of the day, when he was trying to quit, instead of be grown about it and ask, okay, well, where does that leave me with my retainer? Can you tell me what's left in the retainer, please? Can you give me a full accounting of my retainer? No, he didn't ask. You think he's going to send that to the judge? Hi, judge. My client, Mr. Williams, and I have reached a point, where I can no longer service him as a retained attorney. I'm no longer, Mr. Williams is not in a position to pay me anymore. He's now indigent and qualifies for a public defender. You think he's going to go in there and say, and he had a $36,000 retainer and blah? No. And that's not really a lie. They said $38,000 all together. Shirley broke him off some coin, even if it was $3,800. $38,000 is what they're saying. You're going to hear it in here. I think they said it in here, and I think they said it last night. They rattled off some numbers. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to fact check it, and I don't know that we can. What I'm going to say is this is what they said in this episode. You know what I'm saying? Next episode they might say it was 27,000. I don't even know. Where'd I get that number from? I just made it up. I'm just saying, we don't, all we can go by is what they're saying. And we know that Shirley paid in 5 figures money to Crail, and we know that there has not been a lot of lawyering happening by way of Crail Lewis. Crail filed a few motions, and I think he went to court twice. And one of them was an epic fail. Let's see. They're dumb. They're dumb. You know what? You know why they're not going to ask for it? Because they didn't pay for it. They did. All they know is, you know what I mean, hand to mouth. They're just like children. They don't care about the accounting, or that's not adding up. And I mean, Sonia is talking about it a little bit, but nobody is asking about the accounting. And, you know, can I have a look at the entries into the retainer, or what's left of the retainer? They don't care. People who don't pay for stuff and people who don't earn money don't necessarily care about the details. They just want what they want. They want the want, or they want the need, and they don't care about the other stuff because it's not relevant to them, because they don't earn bags and they don't pay for things with the bags. They steal bags or they take bags, right? Takers and stealers, they don't care about the price of things, because all they're going to do is go rob Peter or and pay Paul. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get sued for the balance of that money.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's later on down the line.
Why sue? Just ask. All you have to do is write him a letter, and if he doesn't respond, send it to the bar.
Mm-hmm. He'll get sued for the balance of the money.
You don't have to sue. As soon as the Georgia bar finds out that you have a retainer, there's money left on the retainer, or there's not an accurate accounting. What did remember Jonathan Melnick? Did we not see him in court earlier this week? Remember, Jonathan had to sit down for 6 months because what? Well, he didn't handle a transaction, but it was also something with the billing. Or no, maybe not him. That was a different attorney, but there was something that he did not handle, and he was a paid attorney. That's one thing for Jonathan Melnick. But I think I think it was one of the Sarah Boone attorneys had gotten sanctioned by Arizona, I think. I was reading something about him. He was not keeping accurate accounting. Girl, they sent in a consultant to help him get his shit together. He got reprimanded. They're not going to play with you. So at the end of the day, there are legal recourses before you would even feel like you have to sue. Because part of, I guess, having a good practice is, your accounting, keeping accurate records, all of these things. And if you're not doing that, that's a problem. So all you would have to do is write a letter to the bar if you are unsuccessful in trying to reach out to him directly. But they just want to go, from one extreme to another. Yeah, I got this things confused, but Melnick took the lady's money and didn't follow through. Yes, and she ended up paying child support. Yes, he didn't complete some sort of transaction he was supposed to do, and it had an adverse reaction and adverse action to his client, and it was negligent. Yes, I was thinking something else. I knew it had to do with some money, But I think he backburnered it because he thought it was going to be okay, and obviously it was not okay. But yeah, that's part of their responsibility. Like, let's just say the customer service, the client service aspect of it's not just going and doing motions and arguing, litigating, managing the case. There's also like a client service aspect to having a client as an attorney. And girl, Crail could be have to account for that money. But if they're not savvy enough, if they're not able to actually have a difficult conversation, like the fact that Crail doesn't feel like he wants to work with Nesto on this case, that's okay. Like at the end of the day, you should want a lawyer who wants to help you and work with you, not someone that you have to force. So the fact that the man doesn't want to work for him anymore, good. Cash me out. Cash me out and we're good.
And all the stress and all everything in between that he gonna end up paying double back. Damages, everything. Leaving me in the middle of my case, things you didn't do in the case that you were supposed to do, things I asked you to file that you didn't file, all of that.
It's on the letter. He got it.
Yeah.
So Junior got it. All he got to do is read it.
Well, considering the fact that Junior never read it and Crail never read it, says a lot. Because he was mad because Dion never read his letter, and then he's mad because Crail didn't read the letter, I guess.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you done told me that you said take it to my niece.
Take it to my daughter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't did that.
No.
He told me you said that. He told me you said that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what was his ending,
What?
what was his ending conversation?
That motherfucker talking about get up, let's go. Yeah, because I cussed him out so motherfucking bad. Yeah. I cussed him out so motherfucking bad. That shit, man. I tell you, I lost it because I just saw the bullshit. It's time for trial. I got to get you out of my life. What? You've been paid, though. It's time for trial.
Exactly.
You can't pay me. What trial? Yeah.
Sounds crazy.
Did you read my contract? No. Yeah, I did read it. It said RICO. It didn't say nothing about nothing else.
What's that RICO? Because you ain't charged. What are you talking about RICO for?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Well, they've been talking about a RICO for a year. Jonathan Salmon talked about a RICO on Halloween in 22. Come on now. They've been talking about a RICO for so long. The fact that you're even surprised about a RICO is ridiculous. They've been talking about the RICO since he had his first bond hearing. Okay. Yes, it took forever for the RICO to come through, but at the end of the day, he should not be surprised about a RICO. The RICO was been on the table from the beginning.
If you know something I don't know, tell me. Did he tell you something that I can't see on the screen? Because he's a lawyer. He's supposed to tell you everything. Is this something you hiding from me?
Yeah.
Oh,
He ain't coming back no more. He ain't coming back no more.
I'm pretty scared of you.
Yeah. He ain't coming back.
He lost it. Yeah, I would too. If I gave somebody $40,000 and you did nothing.
Did nothing.
Nothing? So come in here and lie every time. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go do that when I leave. And you don't do anything? You're doing nothing? You tell us your law license. What are you talking about? You sound crazy.
And if you listen close, you can hear the baby.
Yeah. That's fine.
Girl, listen. So anywho, I might be on the radio in the morning. I don't know.
You what?
Anywho, I might be on the radio in the morning. She wants to be Shirley so bad.
That's the best you can do. I mean, say it like you mean it.
She wants to be Shirley so bad. I might be on the radio in the morning.
Might be on the radio in the morning.
What?
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, exactly.
Where did this come in?
I don't know. I don't know tonight. I'll let you know.
Oh,
I'm dropping.
okay.
I'm dropping you off. Yeah. One of the guys said he knows you. That's on the radio show.
You know me?
Yeah, because he knows Steve Harvey.
Oh.
Shorty T, I think. Comedian.
Shorty T. Oh, you mean Shorty Shaw? You mean Erica Kang's ex-husband? Is that who you're talking about? You talking about Erica Kang's her ex-husband?
Playing charge.
You talk about Erica Kang's ex-husband? She wanted to be seen so bad. Shouty. I've look. The guy who works over there at the Young Jock show, exactly. He knows who? Because he knows Steve Harvey. How about because he knows Erica Kang? Clock it. Yes. How about he was married to Erica Kang Rothschild, blah, blah, blah. Would you stop playing? I know Nesto has got to be thinking like, I'm fucking screwed here, man. This chick was just supposed to be a putty cat rest stop, and she's trying to be all up in my life. She wants to go public. This is just this is just some putty cat. This is some rest stop gas stationa. What the fuck?
You dark skin?
I don't know what he looked like. She just gave me his name.
Oh. Okay.
My publicist is putting it together.
My publicist. Just the fact that even if her publicist is Katie, okay, which I think it was either her or herself or Madison, at the end of the day, the fact that you're talking to this man about his life, his problems, his ass is sitting in jail. He is, for still all intents and purposes, a married man. His wife is a public woman who just did a situation where she put out there that they're getting a divorce, that he's accused of all kinds of stuff, and this woman wants to go do fucking interviews. Like, bitch, who are you? Did I tell you to go do interviews about me? I didn't tell you to speak on me. She's crazy.
Oh, okay.
My publicist is putting it together.
Well, do
No, my
your
girl,
thing.
the one doing it, the one who, got the record, So the one in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. The one who's got the record. So Madison had you guys saw Madison's stylings, Madison's girl, Madison on the strip club tour. Okay. Girl. Madison out there on the deck filming videos in lingerie, looking like she was supposed to be, remember like in Purple Rain when Apollonia and them were just in lingerie and blazers all the time? Girl, Cougar. Yes. Cougar. Yes. Okay.
The only girl me you ever talk about.
The one what?
The only girl me you ever talk about. Oh shit. The one that from the club.
Red dress.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she the one so she the only one that knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so I told her today, I was like, they got my face out there. She was like, what? How? I was like, yeah. Personal week. She was like, wow. What you want to do? I said, get ahead of it. Started me make some calls.
Okay.
So my brother was like, you know what to say, right? I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what to say.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly what to say.
What
know exactly.
Wow.
No, I'm
Gonna
not
spend
a
little
side
time
chick.
on me. The rest gonna be about the case.
I understand. Okay, well,
No, I'm not a
Remember,
side
don't let
chick.
nobody operate. Don't let, and it's local, so it's the Atlanta news. I mean, it's the Atlanta radio station. So you don't want to ever let nobody do dirty in the dark. You get me? Let it be done in the light. So whatever y'all trying to do and pull, let it be done in the light. All
Mm.
eyes,
okay.
all eyes on me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All eyes
You
on
know, because
me, of
the bigger
course.
issue is this case
It
and
ain't
you and
no
what you
small,
going
man.
to do.
It ain't no small. Man. This is a big spot.
Yeah. Well, it's a morning show with Young Jock,
Oh,
him, and this
y'all
other
know
chick.
me?
Yeah. So it's Young
Oh
Jock.
man.
I'm the side chick. Thank you, boo. I'm the mistress. I'm the side chick. Oh, you can sleep. Side hand, I'll be that too. Because
Okay, that's exactly what it is.
Shorty T. Yeah, and this other girl. I forgot the girl's name, but it's
I
Atlanta.
know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Radio 1. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Tuesday. I always know just in case you got to call in the morning and say something.
She's a bold side piece. She is a bold side piece. Okay. Bold. Considering the fact that you trying to go on local radio and tell everybody your business, which okay, whatever. At the end of the day, you look stupid. You look really thirsty for doing that. And on top of it, Shorty was married to Erica Kang. You creep.
Just in case you got to call in the morning and say something, I'll let you know. But that might be good. It's early enough because you, damn,
We don't
morning
have nothing
service.
like that in here. We don't have nothing like that. We don't have
No. I'm saying, though, the earliest you can call me, because I forgot morning show would be before 10 o'clock.
Do you see how she's trying to line him up to call in? Did you catch that?
Tuesday, I always know just in case you got to call in the morning and say something.
Call in the morning and say something. Do you see how she's trying? Do you see? I mean, basically what played out on Tasha K, which Tasha K peeped it anyway. You told Nesto what time to call. Did you set that up? He knew what time you were coming, right? Okay, so you told him to go ahead and call, right? Come on now.
Just in case you got to call in the morning and say something, I'll let you know. But that might be good. It's early enough because you, damn,
we don't
morning
have nothing
service.
like that in here. We don't have nothing like that. We don't have
No. I'm saying, though, the earliest you can call me, because I forgot morning show would be before 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
But they probably do it at 9 anyway, make people listen to the whole radio show, and you know how they do it at the last minute, so you get to listen to the whole show, and it's coming up, and it's coming up, and it's coming up.
Oh, I get you.
You know how they spend a lot like they did with Steve. They did it the whole show and did it at the very end, and make people just keep listening. When they don't talk about it, you know, so everybody can watch the whole show to hear that little tidbit or whatever. But hey,
Shirley Strawberry's husband side piece at 9 o'clock. After this messages, the middle-aged side piece will be coming to come talk to us about people y'all aren't even listening to. If people are listening to Young Jock in the morning, they're not listening to Steve Harvey in the morning. But okay, because people listen to who they listen to in the morning, right? So you think people are going to be tuning in because they want to hear about Shirley's husband who's sitting in Fulton County side piece? That doesn't even register, but okay. I don't even think that happened, right? That didn't even happen, did it? I think the minute that Shorty probably figured out that you was talking about Nesto, and he's over there in the middle of getting a divorce, because that's what it was. He wasn't quite divorced yet from Erica King. Yeah, that probably was a no-go. This side piece for my soon to be ex-wife co-defendant wants to come on my place of business where I get my good check from. And then young Jock is going to put the side piece of Shirley Strawberry husband and Steve Harvey over there buying up Tyler Perry's house. Come on now. You got the chick staying over there in a back room at her daughter's apartment who works at the strip club. Come on now. Who's putting their good show on the line for the side piece who can't keep her legs closed to married men? That didn't even go down. When they figured out who you were and what the connection was, it was like, ma'am, we're sorry. We're gonna have to cancel that. Even if Madison didn't lie and they figured out, like, wait a second, Nesto? Yeah, we can't do that. That's Erica's over there. My ex-wife just got out of jail. She was sitting in jail for 7 months on some Nesto shit. I can't talk to you about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a no-no. Erica would have been out of jail now a few months because she got out, March, April of 23. They were still in the middle of getting a divorce. That would have been very inappropriate. And the way Sonia's mouth is, hell no, because she gets to talking and it's a mess.
Yeah, this shit done spent out of freaking control.
Yeah.
Out of control.
She's so proud to tell the story exactly.
But when I was playing for you, yeah, she was like, stripper. I was like, oh, because now I'm a hoe and a stripper. Wow. Well, okay. That's crazy. But all right.
No, Shorty's not on the witness list. I don't think he has anything to do with anything as far as Nesto's case is concerned. But Shorty and Erica King were married. I think that's where it starts and ends. I think he's got a relationship with Charleston White. To the extent you're gonna have to check that out. I'm not really sure. Charleston White said he was cool with Shorty. I think he figured out they had a connection when he was over there on the Young Jock show because he was talking about something and Shorty said, that sounds like my ex-wife. And sure enough it was. We've done the Charleston White interview a couple of times over here, and he talked about the situation when he went over there and he met her ex-husband. But yeah, he's not on the witness list as far as I know. I don't know. I don't think that there's no cross-pollination with Nesto. I'm just saying, if you at your job, somebody comes through that's associated with your soon to be ex-husband, you know what I'm saying? It would be awkward, right?
That's fine. I'm just like, okay. Yeah. That's how you spending it with your, like, you can be respectful and try to get your juice across, without calling people hoes and strippers and, what I'm saying, trying to put a slutty narrative on it, because all the phone calls we talk, we're not talking about sex and all, what I'm saying? It's never been a nasty conversation. It was a flirtatious conversation in the very, 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 very beginning. One time.
Hey, boo.
Out of 400 phones.
She's such a liar. It was one time in 400 conversations.
Wow.
So get the out of here.
Okay. You gonna be?
Yeah. So you can make it juicy as you want, but you ain't got to try to go low. You don't know me.
They're going to call you back and tell you that if it's going or not.
She's gonna let me know. My publicist.
Okay.
My publicist.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they keep at this. You know what I'm saying? And they keep up these negative narratives and stuff. And apparently I'm the shameful one of the household. I'm a shameful child because I'm a stripper and a hoe. I'm just trying to figure out, for real? Oh, okay. All right.
this man came up and I'm listening to him. I'm just shocked how he just boldly came up
I
and
feel you on that. That's crazy. But that's no surprise.
He's
Again,
like, can we get back to me being mad at Crail? Like, okay, we sidestep for a second because you're going on the radio to drop all of my tea, and I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Can we get back to Crail now?
because, he had female tendencies from the jump. So, of course, he's going to do some girl activities.
wow. That's okay.
And I can't believe, yeah. Now you're going to have a whole contract, and then you're going to try to pull out, and we ain't even indicted. Like, come on now, for real.
Wow.
Because you don't go from indictment straight to trial. You sound stupid. They don't allow you to do that. Now, if you want to do and file the thing for indict and dismiss, or trial and dismiss, indict and dismiss, which indict again doesn't take you directly to trial. You have several hearings before you go to trial. Or you can have one hearing say, Your Honor, we want to go straight to trial. And then he can fall out. All right, fall back. You did what you were supposed to do. You got me to trial. Now back.
Wow.
But I think he won't even go up there and fake how he's going to represent you because everything is taped. So he can't even muster up fakeness to go in court and try to act like a defense attorney.
This is fucked up.
This is fucked up.
Better off representing yourself.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't trust him with your life. Don't put him up there.
Wow.
That's how I look at it. Let him fall back. That's fine. And then he'll be responsible for everything that half of that, because he didn't even take you halfway. You can't charge somebody 20 for just bond hearings. Like that's. Matter of fact, I'll call an attorney tomorrow and ask what's the pricing for that. Just and I'll look at every hearing he went to, and I'll get a price of what would be the charge for that. What would you charge just to go to bond hearing? Just bond hearing.
I'm being honest with you right now. I'm be straight with you right now. I can't even concern myself with that until this time.
So he's losing his lawyer. His lawyer's trying to quit. He's been sitting in jail for months and months, year and some months at this point. He's probably feeling pretty shitty because he doesn't have a lawyer. The lawyer wants to quit. He doesn't have any money. He's being exposed. His wife is gone in the wind. She's not talking to him. She's not returning any calls. She doesn't want to be bothered. He has been exposed. He got a damn side piece that won't shut her fucking mouth. And now she wants to go on the radio and tell all the business. Her picture's out here, and he's screwed. He's definitely screwed. So, but this is all his own fault. He created this whole situation. Every time he picked up the phone to talk to this lame brain female, he asked for it. Every single time he decided to engage with this woman on the phone, it's his own fault. He did this to himself.
To go to court. Because then whatever happens to you, it's going to happen. You're going to show up, or you ain't going to show up, or I give him a lawyer. That's it. That's it.
You don't have to do a lawyer because he's going to show up and do a shitty job.
Yeah.
Like he did the last time y'all went to court. When it was like, do you want me to say the name? But she's kind of like, what? Why are you laughing?
Yeah. So
why
what
is it good?
I can't, whatever that was coming in the future in the park that's coming, good shit, and I just have to deal with it. I can't even, I ain't have to worry about them folks no more. Let them just go on where they going, man. And I'll deal with that when I get out. Trust me, it's all going to come off whole anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let it. I know what's going on. Them folks trying to get out the way because the heat in the fire, and then they gonna be some shit gonna come out with them. They don't want to be dealt with. I already know what it is.
Well, I think it's from something that already happened. I don't think it's something that's coming. I think the fact that all the backlash he got from his performances and how they talk about him and how we talk about him on the phone and how I get out. That's why he ain't suing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because you hear them phone conversations, it's like, damn, because you suck as an attorney. Let's do
Well,
Frank. Let's
is
do
it something out there we were talking about him? I don't remember.
I do. I talk about him all the
I
time.
know, but it was something out there. Did they hear anything like that?
Well, all the calls are on the YouTube. I'm sure he may have listened to some. I don't hear all of them. I've heard maybe 6 calls. I don't listen to all.
She's so entertained by this whole thing. It's like she's very much like, well, all the calls are on YouTube. It's like, would you fucking relax? Like, you're so weird. She's such a weirdo.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine that us talking about him is on there. But I mean, we talked about him after all that. After he filed that with her name on it and everything went from there, yeah, we did talk about him. Well, you talked about him. I've always talked about him, but you talked about him.
Well, what I will say is then I didn't make the wrong statement. When I sent that letter, I didn't make the wrong statement. A lawyer gone again.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So what I want you to do, I want you to get that, screenshot that, and then send that to Junior. Send that to Junior. Junior, you see what the fuck is going on? I don't think you're paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
You're not paying attention, man.
Listen,
What?
your charges are so freaking serious. And even though he knows, I know he didn't do it. Okay, that's fine, but people go to jail innocent all the time. So you do have to worry that this is taken care of correctly.
Well, Sonia, you're such a Budinsky. Nobody has any room. There's no room for his kids, which none of them deal with him anyway, but the 2 out of the 6. But you're so in the fucking way. Nobody can get in there because you are too much in the way. You're a nobody. You're not a wife. You're not an auntie. You don't have any coin. You're a loudmouth, bothersome female. And the father, when Dion's trying to talk to him, Nesto doesn't talk to him and give him the detail. So because Nesto has chosen to communicate everything with you and trusted you, Dion's like, well, I guess he's good.
If everybody that went to jail was absolutely guilty, we wouldn't worry about anything. But the fact that innocent people get arrested and innocent people go to jail, that's where the stress is. The fact that they lie and they twist, that's what you need to understand. So you need to understand just knowing that he didn't do it is not enough because people go to jail and they weren't nowhere near the crime and they still get convicted, you know? So, and that happens often. It's not like it's there. No, it happens often.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
That's why they have the innocence program because that shit
like,
happens often. You got a whole organization in every state.
Are we in the innocence program era when she's like,
that lets you know it happens often.
Are we in her live phase of saying that she worked with the innocence program? Oh God, I cannot. My ears can't even take that. Can you even spell innocence program? This woman is so ignorant. It's ridiculous. Girl, stop it. You don't know anybody.
So him sitting back thinking, oh no, I ain't worried about it because he ain't do it. You need to worry about it because people go to jail innocent. That's where our stress comes in. It's the fact that we know he didn't do it. We know he didn't do it. But people go to jail innocent all the time. That's where the worry.
People go to jail innocent all the time. They go to jail all the time.
You went to the preliminary hearing, but no evidence. The judge should have dismissed it. How are they showing up with no evidence and you letting this ride? Like, y'all need to come back with evidence.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm a prophet or what. It might sound funny to you, but I sit here and wrote that shit out.
He said, I don't know if I'm...
What's going on and what happened.
Let me tell you something. You don't know if you're a prophet or what means you don't know that you're not. Because if you had a word from God, you would know you had a word from God and you would know what that means. Because you are a fool and you are a stummy and you think that just because you wrote something down, there's some coincidental connection, sir. No, that's not. No. You want to be a prophet. You want to be greater than a dummy who's sitting in jail on some dumb stuff that you got busted out doing.
And that is me. I did exactly what I said.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, You need to screenshot that.
You
You
need to
wrote him
screenshot
too,
that.
right?
Screenshot
The
it.
lawyer.
Yes, I did. The
Yes,
same
I
letter Dion
did.
got. It's the same letter.
And did he
Dion got.
say anything about that? Or he just came up with a letter of paper to my son that I got to get off
That's
because
it.
trial.
That's all he said. That's all
You
he
trying to? I don't see trial scheduled on any of your cases. So
I
what is he
know you
talking
don't.
about?
I know you don't.
We're not even near trial. So what is he talking about?
And now
You in a complaint room. You just informal charges right now. So what is he even talking about?
wow, man. That man been lying now. Oh, entire time.
Used car salesmen and lawyers.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see how I'm going to get my money. What money you keep talking about?
Exactly. Money hungry bastard.
Okay, well, I'll hit you up later.
Like I need a break. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day. Oh shoot. It's been a very long day. It's been a very trying day.
Yes, it has been. All right. Thank you very much. Love you too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bye.
All right.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Finds out she's exposed on YouTube. What day was this?
This video contains one call between Sonia and Ernesto.
This was a
In
year
this call,
ago.
Sonia tells Ernesto that her pictures are on YouTube and plays part of a video
Oh,
from
this is
someone you might
so this is probably, well, hold on.
recognize.
Is this when they play some of Nyla's video? Hold on a second, y'all. This is, look at YouTube. Look at that Al be playing with us. Okay, girl, it came up right on time.
Take a listen.
Girl, this was a classic.
Is everything okay?
And she calls right back.
No.
What?
So this is the same day, y'all.
Oh.
Let me drop the link just in case so I don't forget. This was a year ago. This was posted January 2024. So this was posted like what, 13 months ago? Okay, let's listen.
Man, so it got
Well,
out.
I'm
They
gonna
got
put
my
it in the
picture. They got
description
my mama
box.
on there. They got my brother. They went on my sister's page. They went on my niece's situation. But the only thing is they got everybody's picture and all that out. But the information she gave was all wrong. All wrong. She said I was a stripper,
Yeah.
but I was a stripper.
She said I was a stripper.
I'm sitting here like,
And
wow.
I was a stripper.
Who said I was a stripper?
She said I was a stripper.
So, yeah, all of that, all through my mama's page. Oh yeah, so I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm a wannabe of the family. Because I got 3 famous people in my family, and this, and the other, and all this, crap. I was like, man, it was very laughable.
What?
What?
Crazy. Y'all just have to, I'm like, it's one thing, you put me out there. But this heifer went through my brother's page, got his page all on there, went through my sister's page.
So we don't know what the time frame is. Like, was this before or after the call we just heard? But we know it's the same day. Okay.
Got her all on there, went through the older sister page that I don't talk to, went all on there talking about, because when me and you was talking about how, she lied and I caught that case behind her and all of that shit and then she did the victim impact and all of that, talking about, I owe her apology for, me and her don't need to talk. What are you talking about? So what am I apologizing for? Because she lied on me? Yeah, I don't think so.
Today?
Yesterday, right when all that other stuff happened.
What other stuff?
Yeah, from furniture.
Huh? Yeah?
Yes. Furniture went on the comments and started putting in names. Putting in last names.
Yeah.
Yes.
Furniture went into the comments and started putting in names, last names, furniture. Furniture. Okay, furniture did that.
It ran from that. Yeah.
Yeah, but furniture didn't drop a link to your lame ass channel on my channel. You dropped a link to your video thinking you were going to take some of my audience over to your channel, but little did you know that I had links blocked. You can't just drop a link and get some free publicity, boo boo. Okay, you had 12 views. I was number 13. And girl, look what happened to your channel. Who's furniture? Who is furniture? One of them sisters. Somebody is called furniture. She thinks somebody scummy. Some dumb dummy who disrespects her mummy thought she was gonna go over there and drop a link to her old lame channel talking about and recording her own Nesto calls. Okay.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
care
When she was up
about
under
the
Miss
me thing
Waller.
again because this has been happening since July, and now I'm silly Sonia. What did she say? I'm silly Sonia. I'm simple heifer. Just all the name calling. It's
Oh, the
just very
name
childish.
calling.
Seeing how you don't fucking know me, and like you're talking about me like messy, like it's personal, like I'm fucking your man.
What?
Right. That's just how. But I get it. The messier they are, the more interest people have in it. So it's their job to be messy as shit. You get me? And
what picture they put out on
the old picture.
you? What? You don't even look like that no more.
The old picture from 2013, 2015.
But you don't even look like that no more.
Right. But then, well, she said that. She said this was her when she was flat chested before she got her boobs done.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Listen.
Your folk did you like that?
Listen.
Let me tell you something. I'll have to put this out and do a narration to it, but I've got a video. I took a screenshot where I was going back and forth with her in the comments. I didn't even know who the fuck this chick was at the time. This was July 2024. And she said, along with an old police vehicle that his security staff used, the date on the video is prior to the purchase of the computer. We all know police make false arrests and prosecutors lie in court for a false conviction, but you people are quick to believe the bullshit. There is no girlfriend in Florida or any state, nor was he moving out of the country. Again, lies told to make his bond too high for release. Stop gossip. Do your homework. Hashtag rumors. And I answered, and it said 200 days in jail and the details in Fulton County bond hearing isn't gossip. That was my answer to her. And then she says to me, if you have no experience with the court system, you have no idea how it is. How do you think innocent people get convicted of crimes? Girl, it's all on her damn data points. It's like she has a fucking running ass script. Okay. When I realized that I was talking to Miss Waller in the comments, like who Miss Waller was, and I did a search, this bitch was all in my fucking comments, constantly commenting on shit. And I screenshotted a lot of it. Anyway, because I'm looking at my my screenshots right now from Miss Waller and WBLK News. So we might have to go through all those again because her fucking talking points are cemented. It's like she got damn Moses tablets or something. She does not deviate from her talking points.
I'm the villain, I guess. I'm the villain.
I'm the villain.
I'm the villain. You the villain. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's cool. I don't care. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anybody really, not straight up, is anybody really taking that?
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So it's more than one channel talking about it because she's mentioning other channels. That's common.
Just let me just say one more thing. This screenshot is from July 18, 2023, right? The date on the actual comments says 1 year ago. So these are like in July of 2023. She, like I said, she was in here before the strawberry letter ever dropped. She was trolling the minute people started doing content on this. She's such a weirdo.
I mean, that's putting it out there that she got the pictures, that she got the this, that, and the other.
She getting paid. That's all. She getting
Huh, she got 7,000 views. That's all.
Who is this?
It's only been a day.
Oh, that's it. That ain't nobody.
It's only been a day. It's early. Yeah, I'm saying. Would you hush, little girl? Oh my
That poor
God.
baby.
Yeah, that's a little deep right there. That's a little deep. You got some situations going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand. Why would they do? Why
You
would they?
so, man, listen, I guess she went to Chicker Heights. She was this, she that.
Hold on. Did they put a comment out there about the plunge and all that? Did they put that out there?
No. She put what she did was she put the real names out there. The whole name. And from there, and then she started mentioning relatives on top of me. So you can't find me. If you could find my relative, you could find me through the relative. You get me? Right. So that's what she did. She linked. She mentioned a couple relatives, or either she probably reached. I think she might have reached out personally. Ain't no telling. But I know what she did on the comments. I saw that.
Okay, so this is a person from the one that do the. Let's see.
I'll text you and tell you.
Yeah, this is an LA person, correct?
That
was cool though.
Ain't nobody that cool apparently.
Well, what I'm saying, why would they do that? They had a vent. They had something mad at
Let's see. Messy. Just messy. You know people smile in your face and stab you in the back.
Damn.
Oh, okay, I'll put that past her because what she was doing, let's get messy. Okay? Because, it's going to all hit the blogs anyway.
Yeah, but meanwhile, at this time, she had, who did she have? It wasn't Katie and her friend, but remember she had her niece and her niece's boyfriend. She called them the Get High twins, or it was her niece and her nephew. It was somebody. Hey, hi CJ Peach. She wanted the attention and she's mad how the attention came her way. If she really wanted no parts, she would have disappeared and kept just like Shirley. See how Shirley's not out here playing. Shirley's out here doing her job and minding her business. She is not acknowledging Nesto in the least. So she's outside, but she's not playing with the people. She's just living her life and doing what she does, which she's a public person anyway. You see what I'm saying? So Sonia can play silly all she wants. We peep game. We do this damn thing. We're on this. If you're here, you're in this chat. Damn it, you know enough about social media. Know when someone is trying to play. Okay.
She was trying to get money out my father years ago when she still.
Oh, here's she talking about Miss Janice. So wait, is that right? No, excuse me. She's not talking about Miss Janice. I think she's talking about. We're just gonna rewind for a second. She's a mess.
Okay, I'll put that past her because what she was doing. Let's get
furniture.
Messy. Okay, because it's gonna all hit the blogs anyway. She was trying to get money out my father years ago when she still lived in Cleveland. And she was saying that Gerald wasn't paying for her school and wasn't giving.
Is she talking about Mickey Howard? Does she think Mickey Howard put her name in the blogs? Remember she was talking about Mickey Howard? Doesn't Mickey Howard have a baby with Gerald Levert or something?
Her money, so she would call my dad and asked my dad for money. And my father ended up giving her $10,000. And then my father finally told me about it, which was some years later. I was like, why would you give her money? Gerald take good care of her. Gerald got money.
Wow.
So why would you?
You better stop running Gerald Levert's name because Candy Burris gonna come for you because that was her boo thing once upon a time.
Give her anything when Gerald takes care of her. She don't have to work. Gerald pays all her bills. And by Gerald, I mean Gerald Levert.
I know who you're talking about. I know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, whatever.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You saw this today.
Yeah. They said I wasn't the classy one of the family. They said I'm the hood right of family.
And you are.
Because I guess because this heifer said I was a dancer. I'm sitting here like,
Wow.
when did I ever get on somebody's phone? That's crazy, but okay, that's how you
You
feel.
got up on Nesto's
Was it
pole.
on her page or she sold it to somebody else?
This is on this blogger's page.
So she gave it to a blogger. That's what you're saying?
She gave some information that led the other chick to go and get the go and do her homework.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and this is her mother, who's an artist. Was sharing that this is the mother of Miss Sonia. Okay, and so how do we know that this is Sonia's mother? Because you can just randomly pick anybody from social media. But as I told you guys yesterday, there's a methodology behind snooping and being nosy, and we are nosy with ethics over here, right?
Girl, with ethics and purpose. Okay.
So we are on the social media page of Miss Sydney Ellis, who is a successful performer. She's performed throughout Europe for most of her life, and we probably will go ahead and listen to some of Sonia's mother's talent. But let's get into it. So, well, what's interesting is she shared this photo. If you guys can see it, let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger for you. Is what I'm going to do. Okay, baby, let's make it a little bit bigger. Let me see. Is that big enough? I guess that's big enough. All right. Okay, so this is Sydney Ellis. And that Ellis is her married name. As you can see, she is married here to a man of no color. Okay? So, still Sonia's mom has been out of the country for at least 30 years, my darling, and that is her husband. And they seem to have a very good life. They are currently residing in Ecuador.
So this isn't Shay playing. So if you've never heard this before, number one, I did drop it in the description box. Okay. This isn't Shay playing it. This is Sonia playing this for Nesto. She's out of control. But all of this, I think, was to justify her doing the interview, right? Because that's what she did to get him in the mind frame. Like, okay, yeah, you need to go ahead and tell the story on social media, kind of get his blessing in a way.
And in this photograph she shared, she said, this is her at 30-something, and her second daughter, Sonia, did the makeup for me. So how do we connect Sonia's mom? She looks like her mom. She looks a lot like her mom. Would you guys say so? She does. She looks a lot like her mom, right? And her mom seems to have very, very good energy from what I can see, right? As you can see, there's this person on mom's friend list named Quentin Durham. Same last name as Sonia, mutual friends with Sonia's sister, Sonia, who, by the way, remember when we went to Tanya's profile yesterday? The third set of pictures on Tanya's profile were the pictures of she and Sonia celebrating the birthday. Well, she since took that down, and the Holy Spirit told me that those pictures were taken.
Nyla will crack me up when she says that. And the Holy Spirit told me
Down because of us. Amen? All right, so let's move
Amen.
on back. So I just want you to see the connection here because it takes a little time. Sometimes I established how we
Those were the
connected the John
days.
family to Sonia.
I feel like I remember this live like it happened the other day because I was Thanksgiving shopping. When Nyla did this live, I was doing some last minute Thanksgiving food shopping, getting ready for Thanksgiving, and I was like, "Oh my God. That live was epic." It was epic. It really was. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the best. Um, I'm glad that she played it for Nesto. So we still have a little bit of it in this, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's the only place you can really hear this live anymore. You know what I'm saying? So this was such a good live.
Sonia yesterday. If you didn't catch the stream yesterday, make sure you go and check it out because we
Thank
went
you,
over in
KK Boo
detail.
Boo.
Okay, so we're at Clinton.
Well, let me read this real quick. She's blaming her friend in LA who did not have anything to do with her putting her out there. She talked her way. She talked her way out there. Let me tell you something. Let me read you this. This receipt is from December 6, 2023. And I screenshot it right away. I said it was to WBLK News, which you know that's Miss Waller. Welcome. We knew you were here. I'm glad you enjoy my channel. Please stop saying folk don't do homework. You know that's not true. If you want to talk, come through and let us know what you really want the people to talk about. TK did ask you some great questions, and you'd have done better being completely honest and better prepared to defend your boo Nesto. Okay?
Clinton.
This chick has been wanting the smoke. Now she act like she didn't want the smoke. Sis, you've been wanting the smoke and I got the receipts. Okay? It might be time to do another receipts just to make sure we know, girl. We might just need to do another receipts because I got some plenty. Every time you would come to my comments, I screenshot your ass trying to talk to the subscribers.
Is the brother of Sonia, the son of Mrs. Sydney Ellis, right? And I decided that, I didn't decide that I'm nosy. I just am. You guys know this about me. So we went through the photos, and what I saw was that, everything was public. And what we're going to focus on is the set of pictures that he has with the entertainer, Life Jennings. If I'm not mistaken, Sonia has actually talked about her brother in some of the calls. She talked about her brother, right? If you remember that. Laura Dre Bell said, "What you think, honey, baby? Yeah, I am nosy with ethics. I'm nosy with ethics." So these are people that are starring in the show. So, you know what I'm saying? They're in the show because they're on the call, because who doesn't understand that the call is actually a show at this point? So this is Clinton over here, the gentleman that is seated closest to Life, that he's facing Life Jennings, right? And if we keep going, and there we go. We have a photograph of Sonia along with her brother Clinton.
It's like, Sonia, don't you hear that baby crying in the background? We know they know little itty bitty baby like that over at Nyla's house. Did you hear, anyone who's listening with earbuds, can you hear the baby screaming hungry? It sound like a hungry cry to me rather than a wet cry. It sound like, girl, if you don't get up off this phone and go tend to that damn baby.
And Life Jennings, okay? Little teeny tiny Sonia, and this is I guess someone else with the brother. And then we have a picture of Sonia with Life Jennings right there. It's really interesting, and someone said it in the comment section, that Sonia she kind of looks like Ernesto to me. You know?
That's right, right.
She kind of looks like that.
That's right.
Yes, she has several sisters. And we showed Sonia yesterday. Nice looking family. And we're going to show another sister who is also a performer like their mother and also has a YouTube channel. Amen.
All right.
Amen.
On the phone.
Drop your amens in the
So
chat.
there is a set of photos. By the way, here we are. This picture, this is another sister of Sonia and Tonya. And in this
Sonia
photo is
and
actually
Sonia.
their mother. Okay? That is the picture with Miss Sydney, and this is taken September 18th, 2016. So it looks like it would have been around the age. You read the comments, not the most relevant because that's not enough tea. You go to all.
Yes,
right?
you got to
And so
always
she
sort
posted
by
her mother
all.
on May 10th, 2006. Damn, you all two look good and happy. But it gets better because, you know, our
Remember this? This was such a good live.
we get confirmed through the comments. It says, I'm sorry, Tanya, mom is killing you. Both of you are gorgeous. Happy Mother's Day. Love you both. Isn't that wonderful? And so people come in and
Oh yeah, it's a good chunk, but that live was like 2 hours. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure Nesto is probably. Let me see if I can find a accurate depiction of what Nesto is probably doing. Nesto is probably.
they tell it basically. So if you didn't want this picture, Tonya, this picture is telling your business, okay? You got to make this one private, Tonya. Because Sonia has got y'all out here where everybody is being nosy because she is making y'all a star in her reality show. So if we scroll on down 9 years ago, Robinson for the Cash App saying that she's vibing. Okay, girl, I'm vibing with you, boo. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. And thank you so much, T. Randall. I showed you where actually that's where Sonia ended up going to school in Shaker Heights. That's how we got her high school yearbook photo. Shout out to Sonia for taking us back down memory lane with the dry S curl.
No,
right.
Stop it. Oh God. Oh my God. With the dry S curl. It's the ad libs for me. Okay. It's the ad libs. All right.
I didn't have a curl. That's another everyday podcast out there. Long, you just hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button.
I'm done.
From the
Okay.
music business. You know, a lot of people, she comes from a woman that has aged very well. Okay. This is a photograph of Sonia's mom and her stepfather and some guy in the middle. I'm not sure who he is, but not the chicken eggs and stuff. Just this one really quick. Okay, Mama.
I'm dead.
Okay.
This is
We need to get into
hilarious.
that. Let me. Yeah, baby, crying. Cash App says for great investment to people in the industry because I'm not against you or whatever, but you would think that Sonia having done it herself, I would think that you would be on a lifelong quest to keep your child off the pole. Right? I would think if you were a stripper yourself, your lifelong journey should be to keep your child off the pole. Okay? It's one thing. It's just, look, some people have to do what they got to do. I'm trying to figure out when I was on the pole. I have to go. I'm trying to figure out when I was on the pole. Yeah.
They're talking about your daughter.
No.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. He talking about your daughter. Oh Jesus. God. Oh, this is hilarious to me. Thank you, Al. Algorithm said y'all gonna want to watch this. You know how like you go to dinner and then they come through and they say this is gonna go well with your meal tonight. They have a perfect pairing for your dinner. They bring the perfect wine to go with your dinner. We just with our lunch, algorithm said, oh, but wait a second, we want you to stay over here on PCFP. Don't go nowhere. We've got the perfect pairing for this next part of your live stream. Go ahead and click on this. Click on this right now. Okay?
Oh, they talk about me being.
They're talking about
Oh
your
no, they
daughter.
talk about your
I forgot
daughter.
when I was on the poll. Yeah.
They're talking about your daughter.
No, they talk about me being that I was on the pole. My journey has been to keep my daughter off the pole. They're talking
Right,
about both of
exactly.
us being strippers.
Right,
That's what they're
right.
saying.
I
Right. That I was a stripper and
I
that
got it.
my daughter
I
was.
understand. Go
Somebody
ahead.
said yes, but somebody went on her page and said it says bartender because my daughter's a bartender, not a stripper.
Mm.
So
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
like,
Congratulations.
oh, no good. I ain't gonna play all her shit. Fuck that. Fuck that house.
Ooh. Bitch. Don't talk about our girl like that.
What,
Yeah. So
what this person look like?
some black chick.
She black, Friday fat as a mother.
You see how they're so color like they say it like it's a curse. She black. She's black. Why is like they're so awful. But if cis was Asian or whatever, then it's going to be you're not qualified to speak on a black woman or something like that. Like she was saying, everybody was black who was doing the blogging. And then she got her face crunched when she found out PCFP were not black. So it's like it's conveniently black when you want to put someone down because y'all don't like black people. And then it's just messy because you got your face crunched because you can't lump it all with black women because it's not all black women. Everybody is in your ass.
Motherfucker doing
It's
nothing.
black because they
Okay.
messy. Is there any surprise with the
Messy is
messiness of it
fine,
all?
but you don't have to put a race to it. It's not about a race. It's about the TT. And you don't like your TT being spread over this internet. Race doesn't have anything to do with it, dummy.
They have
Black
no
and
doubt.
messy.
Somebody's a
Hmm?
reality show. You're a reality show.
I'm a
Simpletons.
reality
Yes,
star.
they're simpletons.
Apparently, so I surpassed everybody in the interest, and I'm trying to figure out what is so interesting. It's just we just talk. We're not having phone sex. We're not talking about anything other than how was your day and this is going on in court. How interesting is this? That's crazy. But oh well. You know what I'm saying?
This shit.
But yeah, she put up some old picture when I was in Vegas back in 2000 and I don't know if that was before I moved to LA. It was either 2014 or 2016. Almost 10 years ago.
Undefeated
Picture. They don't
always.
have nothing. They don't have any picture of
Always.
me
Wow.
at all. And nobody. I
Girl.
don't take pictures with people. So, you know, if somebody wanted to try to throw a picture and say, oh, no. I've already taken a picture last night, but they don't know who I am.
No, they don't.
Mm-mm.
Some of
So,
those pictures from her thing,
Okay.
okay.
I don't know,
That
maybe.
answers all the questions that you had a headache for last week. That answers all your questions.
But I said it was coming. I said it's coming. It's coming. But
Happy
yeah,
birthday to Shay B. Shay B, hey boo boo. Happy birthday, baby. If you want us to hear us, we sang happy birthday to Shay B earlier today over on Love Lies and Lace Friends with Shay B. Hey boo. Hey boo boo. Happy birthday, hun. Happy birthday, baby.
today, what's the name did? I'm like, yeah, it's really about to come because she put that out there. Can't tell me. Too coincidental. Hold on, let me get this.
Ah, boy.
You hear Nesto? Oh boy. Nesto should have hung up at this moment and never called back. He would have been much better off. he really, Roberto is, I think he's he's like a let's take a plea deal type attorney. And baby, you would have been better off and maybe could have got something or tried to, maybe it wouldn't have gone so bad for you if you would have hung up at this moment and just wrote this chick letters and tried to cool it down, because this woman doesn't know when to stop. She don't know when to stop. She don't know when to stop at all.
This shit is crazy.
Okay.
Oh, that you were Sonia's edges? That's so funny.
Almost a day. What now?
Say about that?
That
He's
was your
cracking up.
Sonia's
He said
edges
it's funny.
era.
He said it was funny. Tanya said it was funny. Yeah. They mentioned my niece, Courtney. They mentioned Courtney. Put her little page out there, her little, Fox show she's doing for BET. Put that out there.
Well, I don't see no bomb shit going on out here. Nothing, no bomb shit.
Oh no! I'm the bum of the family. They said they're uplifting everybody and calling me the bum. That's what she's doing.
No, she's not. He didn't say bomb. He said, I don't hear no bombshell. He was saying bombshell in mushmouth. Okay. India, we sang happy birthday to the Pisces too this morning too, baby. India, yours was yesterday, right? Was it yesterday, the day before yesterday? So many Pisces, y'all. Happy Pisces season to all my beautiful Pisces girls and guys. Baby, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
She's
She was
uplifting
loving
everybody
the
and talking so
attention.
highly, which is fine, of everybody. And then she turns around and makes a snide remark about me and I'm the this, or I'm the stripper of the family. I'm the men stealing, side chick of the family. I'm the this of the family. I'm sitting here like, oh wow, am I? Really? Oh, okay.
Girl, Nyla got up under her skin on that one.
Yeah, that's fine, because I know the truth. So I ain't really worry about all that.
They're just saying all that because you're dealing with me.
Because they need something to sound juicy. That's all it is. And they got to make Sonya sound interesting. And let's keep this going. Let's keep this train going. I'm like, whatever. It's cool. But damn, I was a stripper. Oh, wow. That's one thing I would never fucking. Wow. Okay.
Listen, that shit down
Look at that thumbnail, y'all.
I know.
Why does it look like Sonya?
I'm like, really? I'm a stripper? Oh, okay.
You can't even
Why does she think so low of strippers? It's
Listen,
like, it's giving. Why are you so
everybody in the strip club
bothered?
business that I worked in know that shit.
Yeah. I want to, listen, you got some big shit to fry in a minute. And then they give them something to talk about some good shit. They're coming. Hello? Yeah.
I need a vacation. How you feeling?
Happy birthday, sis.
What you talking about?
No,
Jurisdiction in the clouds, 313. Oh, Detroit. Okay, Detroit, right? Is that 313?
Oh, shit.
Vacation.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
In a minute, man, she's going to be riding.
Where's Bible Lady? Look at Bible Lady.
Nesto.
You just got, it's just amazing. Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. And, it's funny. It's funny. She got the pictures right, but all the information she got was wrong. I don't know where she got her information from. All her information is wrong. Calling me a stripper is nothing but a lawsuit, honey. Because I've never, ever, and you constantly call me a stripper on here, and you're saying it, one, in a demeaning, belittling way. So you're not even saying it in
but you're saying black woman in a mean and belittling way. You are weaponizing the culture. You are weaponizing a racial category to make it seem bad. What about that? Why don't you shut up on that?
a neutral way where I'm not
Like
trying.
you can't have it both ways. You can't be inflammatory and then be mad when other people are. At the end of the day, you talk your shit and other people talk theirs. Get off the internet if you don't like it. You don't like it, you don't want to hear it, get up off this internet.
to be condescending and insulting. You're saying it in a way where you're trying to be insulting, and I never was.
Her
a stripper,
saying black
ever.
woman in an insulting way, yes, it's annoying, but does it really bother me? No, because I know that there is something wonderful and special about all cultures, and no weirdo dummy is going to put down the culture to make me feel bad about who I am as a person and that aspect of me. So for anybody who's triggered by her saying that, don't be, because she's stupid. She's full of self-hate. So nobody full of self-hate should make anybody feel triggered or bad about who they are when she chooses to weaponize the culture. Fuck her. You know what I'm saying? She's mad because she knows she is a low potential, non-performing ass, unsuccessful person who has reached a certain age in her life where the likelihood of her doing something better, good, or great is slim to none. So she feels bad about people who crush goals every day and makes bags. That's why she feels bad.
So by saying that and the way you said it, you're about to set yourself up during my paycheck. Yeah.
Girl, and your whole plan is on a November 31st jail call where you were plotting and planning, trying to eke out a lawsuit out of something minor.
She on one.
Oh yeah.
You better get her views up because I don't need a check.
Yeah. You on your way? Damn, I didn't know
Girl.
that was going on.
Keep calling me a stripper, girl. Keep calling me a
She is mad. She is mad about that stripper comment. I forgot how mad she was about it, but baby, she was mad about that one. Okay. She was mad.
Keep it up, girl. Please. And find some photos of me in my outfit on stage. Please look for that. I would like to see that.
Meanwhile, you worked in strip clubs for how long? You worked in strip clubs for how long? She says she was an office manager, whatever. Why is it such a horrible, like, it's okay? No, I wasn't a dancer, but she says it with so much like disdain for someone even thinking that she's a stripper. It's like, sis.
Man, I just hit you up with all that stuff that you're winning.
Yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning, bro.
Handy girl.
YouTube famous.
What'd you say?
I'm YouTube famous.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you.
Man, that shit is so arbitrary. But I mean, I don't care. And here's the thing with her, the way she's narrating this thing, she's making it seem like I'm out here trying to
absolutely.
get seen, or I'm trying to get this, that, and the other, or get popularity, or like come out.
Right. They said, sorry, you're okay. There's 100-pound minimum. If you're not 100 pounds, baby,
She always mentions her.
You got to go to the club down the street. We got a weight minimum, and you got to be 101.
Her
She was mad. She's been disgruntled ever since they turned her away because she couldn't meet the 101-pound minimum.
She's my famous relative. Y'all would have had the information by now if I mentioned my famous relative.
Nobody cares about your famous relative, girl. Bye.
Whoever else's name, y'all would have had that.
You know what? You said some lot of stuff.
And I'm only talking to you, so you sound stupid. I'm only talking to you. But what she's trying to say is, because they're always, they're trying to put the comparison, and they're trying to say, well,
They made her work the day shift, girl. They gave her a tryout on the day shift, and then they had her go ahead and bust tables.
His wife is this, that, and the other, and then she
bust tables and bring out the crab boil.
Okay, you're trying to find something negative to say about me, and that's fine because you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I look like. You couldn't come from my looks, so now you want to come from my character, which is fine.
Thank you, Black Rose, boo boo. Thank you.
You don't know me. You only know the conversations that I have with Nesto, which are not even real conversations to an extent because the prosecutor's on the phone with us the whole time. So how real are our conversations? Because even before YouTube got the conversations, it was me, you, and Kevin on the phone.
Thank you, Miss J. Boo boo.
You have 1 minute remaining.
The conversation.
Look,
when the prosecutor's on every phone call.
Side hand, I'll be there too.
Yeah, stupid as people. Anyway, I love you. Come later tonight.
She's so happy. She's giddy. She's giddy. Okay.
You're gonna be all
I
right.
mean, I'm fine. I'm good. Just call me later on tonight.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please
I
like,
was like, is
subscribe,
there
and turn
more?
notifications
'Cause-
on so you don't miss the next one.
Okay. Woo, baby. Okay. Look how it's so it's recommending this back to that's the first one. That was the one we did last night. No, that's part 2. That was today. And then there was last night. So the it was excellent. Excellent. If the call sounds familiar, so 1 year ago, if the call sounds familiar, it's because part of it was played on another YouTube channel where it's no longer posted. The version was also not obtained. That version was also not obtained through a FOIA request, but is the full call obtained? But this full call is obtained by a FOIA request. My apologies for any confusion. I wonder, did Blabbermouth play it before? Oh, I thought it was played here before. It was like part 2 or something. That was a year ago. I was wondering if I had heard it or not too much. Who previously posted da, 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 da. Silly Sonia posted it. It's the comments for me. Hold on. Y'all can't read that small. My bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. So Tawana asked, who previously posted it? Y'all, I need all the tea. And then someone said, Silly Sonia posted it. She started posting her own calls with the hopes of making it big and getting the money together to obtain Nesto a new lawyer, but it all was a flock. And then Tawana says, "Oh, okay, thank you. I only support the girls who support PCFP, period. I wouldn't watch a Sonia video if it was the only thing on YouTube. Girl, the streets are talking." I actually blocked it as soon as I saw she started a channel. I wouldn't put a possible penny or a view into her or Nasty Nesto. They are both equally disgusting to me. I love it. I love that. Excellent commentary from down in the comment section. Love it. Period. Okay. Anywho, thanks again to Phone Calls from Prison, a YouTube channel we absolutely freaking love to watch. Okay. And the comment section. Okay. Period. Okay. Awesome. Today was a good day. Period. Okay. That was fun, wasn't it? Girl, I'm going to have to put all my receipts together. I feel like I have at least 50 receipts. So we'll take a trip down memory lane with Sonia pretending like she wasn't in the comments. Okay. I'm just going to have to share them over to a iCloud link so we can see the date of the screenshot versus the date of the receipt and the time of all of the replies. We might just have to get into that. That might be something fun to do because this trick likes to play with people like she wasn't in the comments, like she wasn't bothering people, like she wasn't harassing folk. And you know what I'm saying? Like just being a total annoyance all this time and probably is right here right now. She probably right here right now because that's what she been doing. She don't have nobody. Her man's in jail with no bail, destined to fail. Girl, working with Crail. Okay, stop playing with me. Okay. Girl, she annoyed the F out of me with all them damn comments. I didn't realize that was her. When I realized this trick was bothering me in my fucking comments, she aggravated me so bad because if you guys remember, when this channel, I kind of really when I really started posting over here a lot, I was doing Nesto reactions over on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. And then I would do the commentary over here. So I'd show the videos over there because this channel wasn't monetized yet. So I would just have like these type of conversations or whatever over here. But I would do the reaction videos on my other channel until this one got monetized. Anyway, long story short, she used to come over there and bother the fuck out of me on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. I ended up blocking WBLK News because I was like, why are you bothering me? To the point where I had to block her. I ended up going to unblock her so I could get those comments back. But damn it, she was so annoying. I was like, why does this girl keep commenting on me? Go somewhere. That's one thing I don't do. I don't care if I don't like someone's channel, somebody irritates, aggravates me. I don't watch. But if I do, I'm not commenting. I'm not bothering anybody in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. Whatever somebody else does, that's their business. Misty Blue, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Um, that's just me. Some people the people can enjoy this internet how they please, but she was bothering me. So that being said, that's how she enjoys the internet. Bitch, go right on ahead. That's why your ass got blocked. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to sit up here and worry me. And I'm sitting up here trying to get my videos out and your damn channel is failing. Okay. You got a failing ass, stupid ass channel. That's why you took your damn channel down because it was non-performing. You were too busy worrying about what other people were doing and you couldn't get your channel up off the ground. Okay. If you would have worried about what you were doing, ma'am. Okay. We know what happened with Sonia's channel.
Look,
okay.
I'm the mistress. I'm the side chick. You can
Girl.
side hand. I'll be that too.
Period. That's what you needed to be worried about. That's why your man is sick of you right now. Okay. That's why he's like, okay, well, I gotta go. Okay. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Just seeing your face is enough.
Look, I'm the mistress. I'm the side. You can sleep. Side hand. I'll be that too.
Okay. This was so much fun, guys. I love you guys. This was so much fun. And shouts out to our girl, Nailala. Okay, that is a classic. And I'm so glad that live, because that is like that's just one of the best lives. Like if there are some epic lives around this topic, that was one of them. And I'm glad that Sonia, thank you for memorializing. Okay, I almost couldn't get that out. Thank you for memorializing that because you were so bothered. Thank you for being so bothered. Because you were bothered, it got recorded into a global tel link call. Okay. You being so bothered, we forever have that audio. Okay. You gonna push the bar back? Yeah, we had fun. This was good. This was a nice lunch. I had a nice lunch with you guys. Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back and do something else again. Did you guys hear the Diddy? I know some of you guys are mad at Kanye. I don't need Kanye talking about whatever he was talking, girl. Kanye and Diddy were on a jail call. Diddy is giving incarcerated he's giving incarcerated realness at the moment. Did you guys hear that? Hold on. Let me just look, that way we don't even have to worry about it. We come back. I do want to tell you about a couple of things. There's a lady. Let me tell y'all something. Did you guys hear about the lady in California who went for a conjugal visit with her husband and baby? He said she passed out, and they ruled yesterday or the day before yesterday that ma'am was strangled. Okay. Her husband, 54, ma'am was, I think, 62, going to visit her husband. And ma'am, yeah, it didn't. Yeah, she was going for one of those conjugal 30, 40-hour visits, and ma'am, he choked her out. He's doing a life sentence for quadruple homicide. And ma'am, yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that when I come back. So you want me to come back? Yeah. Oh, look, I didn't realize Dennis was in the comments over here. Hold on. Let's show this one. Let's do this real quick. That way we don't have to revisit this one. Hold on. Girl, I'm over here at the shade room. Okay. Dennis is in the comments. Hold on. Isn't it funny when you see people in the comments that who I saw Dr. I always want to say Dr. Simone Redwine. Simone, girl, is that legal? Where did I see her at? Oh, she was in the Breakfast Club comments this morning. Can y'all see this? Is this small? Let me make it bigger. Okay. I've been to many puffy parties over the last 30 years and never witnessed any orgies because that's what it was called back then. But the fact that only Kanye has stepped forward to help his children says a lot.
Yeah. We can't do nothing if they, you know what I'm saying? I need you out there, you feel me? Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Man, have some fucking fun. Yeah. Not having no fun in there.
It's not at the beginning. Hold on. Girl, did y'all see this story? We'll go to this one next.
Tell you the real from the front line. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked, wicked, wicked. So you be careful. Yeah. We can't do nothing if they, you know what I'm saying? I need you out there, you feel me? Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Man, have some fucking fun. Yeah. Not having no fun in there. Get behind the mic, have some fun. Chop up them samples, get back on your hit there, vibe, have some fun, get back to smiling. Yeah. These other motherfuckers, they'll waste your time, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand. Waste your motherfucking time, you know what I'm saying? So put that love in your heart, man, and enjoy yourself, man. When I get out there, man, I'm gonna see you tear down the stadiums. I need to see you back on that stage and actually rapping and performing and everything. I be dreaming of that shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's time. It's time for me to just grab the mic and get back on. It's like I love music again. Tell you the real from the front line. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked, wicked, wicked. There was a time when it's just like everything was so frustrating. I can't explain it, but jump into your bag, man. Jump into your bag. We're gonna have years and decades to fight these motherfuckers. Right now, enjoy your life. This is coming from me, from God to you. Right. Enjoy your life, fall back in love like when you was making the beats in the shop, coming up to Daddy's house and motherfucking rock studio and just chop them shits up, bring that SP 1200 out, nigga, the MPC, nigga, and have a good time and say the world and all the bullshit, man. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. So I love you, man. I appreciate you. And thanks again. And I'm gonna see you soon, man. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. That's how it's gonna be. You gonna definitely beat this shit. Yeah. Yes, sir. And that's it. That's it, and that's all, baby. But I'm gonna make sure I call you. There was a time when it's just like you back or something. It'd be good to hear your voice again. Yeah. Like 59 more days before trial, so I'll definitely be touching in to tap into your energy or something. Yeah. Play me some shit over the phone, give me some fucking life. This is fucking sad. I put Daddy in jail. This is fucking sad as a motherfucker. It's insane. The devil is a liar. Yeah. Word up, big. Yeah. Coming out though. Yeah. Yeah, man. But I love you once again, man. I'm gonna let y'all go and get back to some fun, man. I don't want to bring your vibration down. Never. Keep it in a high frequency, man. You keep doing everything you're doing, man. You got that freedom. And when I get out and I get that freedom, whew, right. I am not caring about nothing but motherfucking being happy. And I want you to feel that. Yeah. I want y'all to have that for yourselves, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's it. Back or something. It'd be good to hear your voice again. Oh, I know now. Yeah. I want to thank you so much for just taking care of my kids, man. Because ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? And that meant so much, you know what I'm saying, that you reached out to them and took them under your wing while I'm in this spot. Man, and I appreciate you. Word up, man. Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel the love, yeah, for real. I feel the love, for real. It means so much to me. This right here is crazy. You be careful out there because they definitely trying to end us, you feel me? Yeah. They can't do it. They can't do it and they ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to beat this shit and get next to you. Yeah. We're going to raise our families and become the kings that we're supposed to be, you feel me? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But words can't explain how much it means to me. You know, I know now. Yeah. I want to thank you so much for just taking care of my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like being left for dead, and only one person coming to do anything to get you. And that's the level of appreciation that I have for you. But just like taking care of my son, that's some like next up big brother shit to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to do that. Taking my son and like damn nigga, some of the big brother father figure to him means a lot, you know. Man, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, they out there with no parent and shit, man. These people trying to rock me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the way you are as a father, man, it's just like I look up to the relationship that y'all got. You know, just even I just always love the way the connection y'all had. Or it's connection you got. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you helping to give them the love that they need. Just like it just means so much, bro. For real. I see it in your face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like being left for dead, and only be able to hug you and thank you and show you for the rest of your life how much you appreciate it and always be here for you. Man, thank you, man. Thank you. But I just feel like as a community, like we got to take the responsibility to, just for us, just all us. It's like we a family. Everybody has been taken in by this fame, media, music, everything. Go Doug. Yeah, I thought we was all family, man. I really thought that, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you're the only family I got. You're the only family I see. You feel me? Yeah. I always spoke up for everybody, And, I ain't bitter or nothing. I'm just telling you how it is because you're the only one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're the only one that came to get me, that's all I can do is say, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every time everybody try to attack us, I'm always riding. And you're the only person that be able to hug you and thank you and spoke up, and I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. I just felt that energy. It's like something was channeling through me. You know how it be when I get in that mode and it's like, you gotta do it. Yeah. Jump into your bag and thanks for the short job look too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. We gotta keep that going. When I got my website, it's ready. They gave it back to me actually. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. I just felt that energy. It's like something was channeling through me. You know how it be when I get in that mode and it's like, you gotta do it. Yeah. Jump into your bag and thanks for the short job look too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. We gotta keep that going. When I got my website, it's ready. They gave it back to me actually.
Okay, I mean, I don't know how it ends. Wait, let me see. Is this?
You're real from the front line. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like being left for dead. I know now. Yeah. Be able to hug you and thank you. It was a time when it's just like everything was so frustrating. I can't explain it. It'd be good to hear your voice again. Yeah. Like 59 more days before trial, so I'll definitely be touching in to tap into your energy or something. Yeah. Play me some shit over the phone, give me some fucking life.
Okay, I think it's out of order on the other one, so I don't know. Anyway, interesting, right? Phone calls from prison, Diddy style. I don't know how I don't know how the MDC is going to feel about the fact that I'm assuming Kanye would be on his call list now. because he's talking to him and they forbid him from calling people not on his call list, but also the fact that his call is being recorded and his call is all over the internet now. So I don't know if that's going to be good for Diddy or not. Not our problem. Okay. Who released it? It had to be Kanye. Kanye's on the phone and then he's talking to somebody and then someone's also recording him. So who released it? I'm sure Kanye. Kanye took his page down yesterday, though, for some reason. He put up some negative commentary about Jay-Z and Beyonce's twins. He said some weird stuff and he took his X page down. And I think Kanye uses X more than anything. So, girl, I don't know. Kanye recorded it. Kanye's on a personal phone call with Diddy. Whoever released it, at the end of the day, to me, it's Kanye, because nobody should, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm on the phone with you and a call gets released, who released it? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Kanye had something to do with it. Kanye's about to be blocked. Girl. He's like that weird uncle or that, the cousin you don't talk to very often because they spaz out. He's that. You know what I'm saying? Girl, he's over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put him over there. Anywho, guys. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. I will come back and do they have video? I think they have some video. Girl, that lady went to go visit her husband. I need to, okay. Give me a minute, guys. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Mean it. Talk to you a little bit later. Okay. This was fun. Thank you to everybody who sent me something today. Someone sent me, let me just say this too. The person who sent, I don't like to say names too much, but, obviously if you donate in the, you drop a tip or whatever in the chat, then that's what it is. Cash App, thank you. PayPal, thank you. You guys, a couple of you guys sent PayPals, and just know I received it. I wish there was a way that I could let you know. I guess you'll see when it's received in PayPal, but thank you. Thank you to anyone who has sent anything to support this work. Okay. I appreciate it. Great lunch today. Yeah, it was fun. And thank you to Phone Calls from Prison, a YouTube channel we absolutely love to watch. All of the information for the videos today that were in this video are linked. If you want the shade room, hold on. If you want the shade room post, hold on. If you want the shade room post, here you go. That is the link to the shade room post. Okay. All right, guys. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. And yeah, let me let my dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Okay. All right, let me let these dogs out and then I'm gonna come back. Okay. For a quickie.
But me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto. I'm telling folks, man, I ain't did nothing with these folks, man. Hold on,
What's your name, Nesto? What's your name, Nesto? You know what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that you said that. You just brought back some memories. So when you said that, when I told you, I think on a couple phone calls back, remember I told you, I said, you know what they call you right here? Yeah, you said what? And I said, they call you Nasty Nestos, right? However I said it. So they don't took my voice.
I can speak to that. As to 23 CP 215407, at our last hearing, the state did move to null process or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call me Nasty Nesto.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call me Nasty Nesto or some shit I ain't do.
You know what?